is that?
What's going on, everyone? Jan Hella here, and today we're building Legos. If this thing comes out in time, which hopefully it will, we're all gonna have already watched the Mandalorian season finale for season 2. If not, this video will contain spoilers, as I am going to talk about the last episode and the season in general. Hooked. Let's tune out now and then come back later. Subscribe to the channel so you come back at a later time when you finally watch the Mandalorian season 2. So what I'm gonna do is build these Brickheadz. We have the Mandalorian and the child. I've never bought one of these before, but this set is super cute. That's all I gotta say. This set is super cute. Let's open up the box and get this thing going. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1. It's a dope show. Let's open. How the hell do you even open this box up? Oh, cute. Oh, cool. Okay. The child is number 1. Mando is number 2. We are going to build his cradle. That's actually kind of cute. All right. We are in this one. So yeah, I do think The Mandalorian is a fantastic show. I think the Mandalorian design is fantastic. I don't have all the toys yet, but I will sooner than later, hopefully. Minus all the Walmart exclusive stuff, so forget you, Walmart. Making our lives harder as collectors. Transformer-wise, I'm even having a hard time getting sound waves. So season 1, fantastic. Yeah, it's a nice little intro to the whole story that's to come, you know? And then season 2, there's a lot of speculation and fan theory, right? One of them being, spoiler coming up in 3, 2, Boba Fett. Man. And I think that was a fantastic tie-in when you see his feet coming up on that one bounty hunter, name here, because I don't remember. Had no clue. Honestly, even like kind of breezing through some of the fan theory online and all that, I kind of didn't see it still. I kind of wasn't sold yet, you know? Man, I am so glad that they brought him in the way that they did. I mean, it just really ties in everything so well. I know that's a huge point of contention. They're upset with it, and I get it, but you can't deny that Disney is doing a fantastic job tying in everything right now. I mean, it's just, I don't know, I can't say anything bad about it because I'm so satisfied with the direction of the show and the way they've handled the franchise. So we got that part of the cradle done. And that's one thing I'm really impressed by is how they are really tying everything into this, by this show, really, right? I mean, they're using this show to tie in so much. Drop a comment. Let me know where you guys stand with the show right now. Like I said, for myself, I am absolutely adoring it, but I know there's gonna be some people who don't like the show, and that's perfectly fine. But I just want to know everyone's reasons as to why they don't like it. Is it because of Baby Yoda's name, Grogu? Grogu? I say Grogu. I think I say Grogu. Now for season 2, I do have my own qualms with certain aspects of the show. Like, they didn't kill off any protagonist this time around. And I get it. I mean, we don't necessarily need a whole Game of Thrones style of getting rid of characters, right? We don't need that, and I understand that fully. But when they killed off Quill in season 1, it definitely, Quill or Quell? Quell? It really brought in a different emotional level to the show. I mean, you knew that some people that you can get attached to might not be there. And that's, you know, Game of Thrones style. I feel like this time around, one person could have gotten it, but who, right? The question would have been who? Bill Burr's character? Maybe? No, I mean, he got a decent send-off, right? I mean, a little bit of redemption, but I don't know if, I don't know. I know one person who didn't come back, and I still don't know where they went, and that was the male Mandalorian. Did he go back to the planet? He might have went back to the planet, right? I think we just answered our own question. Leave a comment if I'm wrong. Leave a comment if that's right, that he did go back to Mandalore. I think that's the case. It's a little hard to remember some details like that, you know? Maybe that's a sign of dementia. And that would be terrible. And there we have his little egg pod. Cool. That's adorable. Intergalactic space stroller. Yeah, these little Brickheadz, they're adorable. I never bought one before. I hope that this isn't gonna be the gateway to opening more. But they definitely went with a strong female flow for this season, which is pretty cool. It would be cool if they brought in Han Solo's daughter somehow, even retconning her being a twin. I have her toy somewhere. Where's that piece? Where are you? Hey, where are you? See, that's where my brain went. It went to pattern. I think I still keep this on there? No, do I? No, you don't, Jan. No, you don't. Okay, this is gonna be my major gripe for the series as a whole. They didn't really give the aliens a unique accent. They all sounded American, and that was kind of boring. I like how they would give aliens a different kind of accent, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to say it's lazy, but that bothered me. That bothered me that there wasn't any differentiating tones in some of these aliens. They all sounded just straight up American. That was a little boring in my opinion. I don't know how many people cared. Like having a little bit of different dimension with some of these aliens, I think that would have been super interesting by having different accents, different tones. Why am I missing this piece? Grogu, Grogo, Krogunk. That's right. There's a little storage unit in his butt. Never mind. Oh, time to build some baby hands. That's adorable. I think that's one of his cutest features is his little hands. They're so tiny. Yeah, that's where you put his ears in and then he can emote them. So what do you guys think? What do you think is gonna happen with Grogu in the next coming season? I think it's gonna be interesting to see if they get reunited. Yeah, man, look at that. Get him excited. Swap the ears down where he's gonna be a little more timid. Have an ear up so he's kind of confused. That is super cute. All right, we'll set him aside. And now on to Mando. Where is your opening, my guy? Let's get to it. Din Djarin. Do the new Star Wars figures with lightsabers, all the Jedis, do they have metallic hilts? That's pretty cool. The ones I have are not metallic. And if they had these, oh, do I need to buy? I don't need to buy more. No, we don't need to buy more. I do want to get the Razor Crest Lego set at some point. I'm considering it because it's such a cool build. I mean, it's a cool ship. I don't know if it's pertinent anymore because it got blown the hell up. It doesn't mean it's not a cool build. I think it'd be absolutely fun. Let me know what iteration of his armor was the best. The Beskar armor is pretty cool. I kind of liked his old armor though, to be honest. I kind of like how he didn't look pristine. It was a little, just grungy. His blinged out armor is pretty neat, all things considered. They're in this one because there's a 4x1 that goes over there. I'm not a Lego connoisseur, so naming these bits and bobs by their God-given name, I guess, is not my forte. I was kind of surprised that he never really got a better weapon upgrade. I mean, he got his little staff. That was kind of cool. I was kind of wishing he would have a better blaster at the end of it. And I think that was a weird bit in the last episode where Gina Serrano mentioned her gun jammed. I'm just so used to hearing them call everything by blaster. Have I heard them say gun before? I don't think so, right? I think they definitely pushed some of the boundaries in this one. I mean, they shot some guy in the face. And that was a pretty big surprise to me. I don't think I've ever seen anyone literally get shot virtually point blank in the face. Super surprising, especially them calling it guns. That was a little different, but it's not a blaster. I guess there's different size classes when it comes to the weaponry. Let me know what you guys think is the best Mandalorian figure on the market right now. Is it the Black Series? Is it the Mafex? I think they're all fantastic in their own right. I just wish that Black Series had better posability. So you guys are made by Hasbro, yet your limitations are wild. I know they're getting better. I haven't opened up any recently except for Gatling gun wielding Mandalorian, but man, they are lacking in articulation. Is really weird. Hey, what the hell did I do? Oh, I put on the stupid. Oh, this could be a pain. Hopefully these are spares where I don't have to worry about separating these two pieces. We'll find out the hard way. And you go, where? So does he get a gap in his waist? He does, right? That's weird. Wait, am I missing something? Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why I put that there. Why? Don't know, but it's there, and now it's not there. That's what I thought. I saw this here and assumed that it was an additional. I forgot that 4x1 was taken into account. Now let's get this thing off. Cheese and rice, guys. Hopefully this piece will come into play later on, right? Later on. Part in, got his belt. Now, what the hell is this part of it? Looks like we're building a diner. Speaking of diners, I tried building one in Animal Crossing during the initial phase of lockdown back in, what, March? April? My diner sucked. For the amount of hours I spent playing that game, my island looks like trash. Shout out to anybody who actually knows what they're doing in Animal Crossing. Pay attention. Quit going by patterns, you freaking ape. And how the hell is this thing supposed to mount? I guess it just sits for now? That's weird. The hell? I'm sure there's gonna be things that keep it encased, but that's a unique take on Lego. I've always wanted to build a giant Death Star. I also want to build a Batcave. Always was a huge fan of dioramas. And I remember in, what was that, like third grade? Not even, like second grade or third grade or something? We were supposed to build a diorama for dinosaurs, and it was just these paper cutouts, but I went home and did it out of Lego and dinosaur toys and paint. And I think I turned it in late, but yeah, I was late, but then I think the teacher was impressed the fact that I went and did more than what they had initially intended. I'm not really seeing this yet. I mean, I'm seeing it, but what's his face? How is it just being held in by friction at this point? The hell? How'd you get in there? How'd you get in there? How do you get out of there? Man. There we go. Nothing like a little bit of monkey fisting couldn't do. Jeez, this guy looks like a freaking, all his eyes. Now we are putting some of these L-shaped pieces. Forgot, I gotta put it, I got too captivated by his several eyes that I didn't put on his several eyes. Now for the meat and potatoes of the episode. So once they got on the ship, right, and the anticipation of the Dark Troopers, it started off like, oh god, he's gonna die. I mean, the way they was bashing his head in, he should have been more battered. The way that droid was smashing his face in, because in the end of season 1, he got blown up a little bit and he was way more disheveled and bloodied up and all that. And I think when you're getting your skull bashed in for the second time of your film career, I think you should have given him a little more, some more damage. He's not foreign to any of that. Shout out to Game of Thrones. And then he jettisons them without spoiling too much. That's not how they went out. Wait, no, you went to the front. I wonder if they give him his jetpack on here. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, when they get to the bridge and Moff Gideon shoots up Bo-Katan. I thought she was done at that point. She got lit up. They didn't check on her. I think that was a little off. I'm sure that they have that shot and filmed where they, at least check for her pulse or something, I'm sure. But the fact that they didn't in the episode was a little weird. Like, oh, she's got lit the hell up, and no, wait, we gotta wait for this mysterious figure coming in. Now that's the real meat and potato. Ah, nice little shoulder pauldron. That's a different tone. That's neat, love it. Yeah, and as soon as you see the lone X-Wing, who can it be, right? Everyone was thinking major spoiler in 3, 2, Ahsoka. You see this cloaked figure walking through the ship, and you're like, okay, it's about to go down. Are these his feet? Yeah, it was. Yeah! Ooh, knew it. So this piece that I got stuck. Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Anyways, so seeing the cloaked figure walk through, and all of a sudden, we're seeing the battle go down, right? The Dark Troopers came back. That was pretty cool to finally get them back in and doing their thing. But when they had the cloaked figure come in, and obviously on the footage, it's all black and white, right? It's all black and white. And so as they're walking through, all you see, white saber cutting through all of the Dark Troopers, and you're like, okay, it's Ahsoka, right? I mean, that's who you're assuming it is. because she has white sabers, but then you only see one. And at that point, I knew. Super, super cool. I mean, that's just undeniably one of the coolest moments of the show. It was definitely reminiscent of Darth Vader in Rogue One, just going through, laying waste to anybody in his way, and that was super cool. And it was only fitting that this character did the same. And if you can't tell by now, we are talking about Luke Skywalker. Once you see the one black glove, you knew. You just knew. And I think that was super cool. If you don't read the comics, right? If you don't read the comics, you hear that he's a badass. And in the comics, they definitely showcase that more so of his badassery. The reveal at the end was, you know, they did what they did with Luke. He looked good, kept it short and sweet. Him coming in was super cool though. That's undeniable. I think having him introduced with the show really brings it home. And that's where I think that Disney is doing such a good job, is bridging that gap between various canons. And like I said, I know a lot of people have their gripes with it, but can't deny they're doing something right. And that's the thing, right? They're bridging the gap between episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Rogue One, the Clone Wars cartoon series, the comics. I mean, they're just doing such a good job bridging that gap, in my opinion, that, yeah, I just love the direction that they're going. Because we all had a feeling that Disney was gonna water down, but they are doing a fantastic job. How the hell do you get mounted on here? What? Okay, let's start here, okay? Nothing, say anything here. Then all of a sudden, they're on his leg. What the hell? They show them here. Did I drop the ball and not supposed to put this thing on there? I could see where I messed up there. Boom, right? This shows that there's no two things, and I went full ape mode and went with a pattern. But all of a sudden, come on, you can't blame me completely on that one. Now we gotta wait a full year for the sequel, and I'm definitely curious to see how the sequel is gonna play out. That's neat. Different tones, different dimensions, the asymmetry to it all. But wait, there must be more, because that can't be done. Am I done already? Fantastic show. Super dope toys, super dope toys. So we have to wait a year, and I'm curious how they're gonna go about it, because they parted ways. I mean, super emotional, right? He wanted him to take his mask off so he can see his face, and it's super symbolic for him to take his mask off and let him, you know, for him to kind of move on with his journey, because he's letting go of all his inhibitions, everything, for this guy. And that's gonna be some crazy story development for him, because now that he can be free and be seen and kind of detach from the traditions of his Mandalorian sect. I hope they make some more toys, some more Brickheadz like these. If they make one full on Beskar, I'd have to buy it just because I'm so sold on these little metallic bits right here. Yeah, definitely curious to see what's going to come out from the rest of Star Wars. I mean, there's a bunch of new titles released and a bunch of lore that's going to be developed and, you know, finally be put on the big screen or little screen. What do they call TVs? Is it the little screen? Whatever. Excited, no real qualms, like I said. The biggest one being aliens not having different accents. Super, super excited to see what's to come from not just The Mandalorian, but Star Wars in general. So, quick little video, blabbering, I guess. I don't know. All I know is they really outdid themselves this time around. Not much more to say. So until the next time, Bob Hard. Let's do it. Is it even a cradle? His bassinet, his stroller, his intergalactic space stroller. But the Beskar armored out, or the Beskar out, or what the hell would you even call it? He should have been more battered, you know, when he took, can't be getting my head of myself. If that's the case, then I went full expletive. Here comes Tess to ruin the flow.